Let's go to page 794. This is lesson 16-9. The objective of this lesson is to evaluate the third-order determinants. Use expansion by minors. Okay. So we already learned how to do the expansion by minors. Now, if you have just one number, like A, so this is the 1 by 1. So the number of permutation would be 1 factorial, which is equal to 1. So that number would be it. Okay? If you have 2 by 2, so this is the 2 by 2. Let's write this better. So this is 1 by 1. So in this case, you get 2 factorial, so equal to 2. And that's the reason you get the 2 diagonals. See, you got, so 1 diagonal, 2 diagonal, they will take care of all the permutations. Now, when you have the 3 by 3s, so when you have the 3 by 3s, the number of the permutation would be 3 factorial, so this is equal to 6. Okay? And so this one, when you're doing the diagonal, you add the 2 columns. You just go and add the A, D, G, the B, E, H, and then you do the diagonal. So that's 1. So that's 1, 2, 3, and you get 4, 5, 6. So you got 6 diagonals, so take care of everything. Okay? Now, when you get to 4 by 4, you cannot do diagonals anymore. Okay? Because when you get to like let's say if you have this, right? So this is 4 by 4. So the number of permutation will be 4 factorial, which will equal to 24. So there will be 24 permutations. So if you just do diagonals, you're only going to get 8. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and you go 1, 2, 3, 4. You're only going to get 8. You're going to miss a lot of them. Okay? So that's why when you have the 4 by 4, when you have more than 3 by 3, so the diagonal only work for 2 by 2 or 3 by 3. Okay? When you get to 4 by 4 or more, okay, to get all the permutations, you probably it's too confusing. So it's better to do something called expansion by minor. Okay, but expansion by minor can also use for the 3 by 3 also. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to go over some examples how to do the expansion by minor, and that will be use that technique when you have the 4 by 4. So again, do not do diagonals for 4 by 4 because you're going to miss 16 of the permutations. Because diagonal, you only get 8 out of 24. Okay? Okay, so let's go over how the expansion by minor work. Okay, so on page 794, so you have the 3, -1, 0, 8, 4, 2, 0, -2, 4. Okay, and so this one you want to do something called expansion by minors for first column. So what you want to do is you want to go and circle that. Okay, so you're going to expansion by first column, and the way you're going to do that is you're going to do the expansion for each of the element. And what you want to do is you get the two lines and do the crosshair thing. Okay? So to do this one, you have to cross out. You can put on the crosshair like that. Okay? So this is called a minor for this element. Okay? So this will equal to, so this will equal to 3 times. Okay? So again, you cross. So whatever on the crosshair is what goes in the front. And whatever is not on the crosshair, not on the line, it goes in here. So it becomes 4, 2, -2, 4. Okay? So remember, you're gonna expand the first column, right? So you have to do the first number, then you go to the second number. Okay? And this would be -8. I will explain the minus later on. Okay? So right now, just do the 8, but it's going to be a minus. and the number would be -1, 0, -2, 4, okay? And the next number, again, you do the crosshair thing, and this become +0, and the number will be -1, 0, 4, 2, okay? Now, let's go to the plus minus. See, what happens is when you have the expansion by minor, the major diagonal is always plus, okay? And so the major diagonal is always plus, and the other one would be just alternating. So it'd be plus, minus, plus, minus, minus, plus, minus. So again, major diagonal is always plus, and everything after that is alternating, okay? So this, you can see, so this is +3, and this would be -8, and this would be +0, okay? Okay, so now you can do the determinants for 2 by 2. So this will equal to 3 times, okay? So remember how to do the determinants. Okay, this would be 16 minus -4, okay, minus 8 times. This would be a -4 minus. So now it's much easier to do, right? -0 plus, well, 0 times whatever is going to be just 0, right? So you don't even have to worry about that, okay? But if you want to, you can do this, okay? Again, this would be a -2 minus 0, okay? But you don't have to do that. As soon as you see 0, you can just ignore that part already, right? Because 0 times anything would be equal to 0. Okay, the next step is work out the inside here. So this will equal to 3 times 20 minus 8 times -4. Do it step by step, okay? So that way you can cut down a lot of careless mistakes. So this equal to 60 plus 32. So this is equal to 92. Okay? So that's how you do expansion by minor. Okay? So again, remember, major diagonal is always plus, and after that, or you can just start with the first one. The first one, the corner is always plus. Then from there, you just go alternating signs. So plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, right? Just alternating. Okay? Okay, let's go to example 1. Okay, so you have 2, 4, 3, -6, 5, -1, 3, -2, 0. And I want you to expand by minor of the first row. Okay, so you want to expand these. Okay, so this will equal to, so again, you have to do the crosshair thing. So you have to expand the first number. So that's the 2. So again, you have to cross out like this. Okay, so this will equal to 2 times 5, -2, -1, 0. Right? Again, the first corner is always plus. The next one would be a minus. And it's already have a minus, right? So you have to keep track of your negative sign. So it would be minus -6 times by, you can get your crosshair. So it would be 4, 3, -2, 0. Okay? Then the next one would be, so it's plus, minus, plus, so it would be plus 3 times, I'm going to put parentheses. Okay? And it would be 4, 5, 3, -1. Okay? So that's how you expand the 3 by 3 into the 2 by 2 minors. Okay, so now let's go and work it out. Okay, so this would be 0 minus 2. Okay, and this would become negative, minus negative becomes plus 6, right? Okay, so you can do that. And this would becomes 0 minus -6 plus 3 times, this would be -4 minus 15. Okay? Okay, so now let's work out the inside. So this becomes 2 times -2 plus 6 times, this becomes +6 plus 3 times, this becomes -19. Okay? So this becomes -4 plus 36 minus 57, and this will equal to -27. 25. Okay? So that's how you do it by expansion by minor. Okay? So this is another way to do it. Instead of doing the three diagonals this way, you can just expansion by minor. So what you want to do is you want to practice your expansion by minor using the 3 by 3. Okay? That way when you get to 4 by 4, then you will know how to do it. Okay. Now, this one tells you have to do it by first row, right? Now, if it doesn't tell you if you're going to choose, right? Then what you do is choose a row or column with a lot of zeros or with a lot of ones. So you want to choose a row or column with the easiest number. And the best number is 0. The next choice would be 1. Okay? Okay, let's go to example 2. Okay, so you want to expand 1, -1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 0, 2, 0. Okay? So again, you want to use both combination of the pen and the pencil. Okay, so you want an expansion by minor of the third column. Again, this is a good choice because it has lots of zeros. Okay? So you want to do the one with a lot of zeros. That's your best choice. Okay, so this is going to equal to, okay, so first it's going to expand this number. Okay, so this is going to be equal to 0 times whatever, which you don't care because 0 times whatever is going to be just gone. And this is going to be plus, minus, plus, right? And the next number would be minus 2 times 1, 3, 2, 1, okay? And the next number would be plus 0 times, okay, let's just put in the numbers, but you don't really care because it's not going to do anything. Okay, so this is -1, 4, 2, 1. Okay, now you can see that this will just cancel out because 0 times anything is 0, right? So this is just equal to -2 times be 1 minus 6. So this is equal to -2 times -5, so equal to 10. Okay? So again, when you're doing expansion by minor, if you make a good choice, it's very quick. Okay?